It is 9:01 a.m. where I am. On April 25th. And Raziel has been with me this morning. I will have a message that came through from him. So this morning we are doing a pick a pile. There's going to be 3 choices. And we are asking, what seeds are we planting? This is the question Raziel wants to answer. Yes, it's still Raziel with me. So I'm just kind of shuffling something. I don't know why I'm shuffling so much. We are going to choose the 3 piles from my Secret Language of Light deck. And this is going to be card number 1. You are the universe. These cards are really, really beautiful, actually. It's pile number 1. Give us a second card, Raziel. Enlightenment for pile number 2, and I see the sacred flower in there. This is pile number 2. Inner voice for pile number 3. We have nourish on the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to surmise that all piles need to think about personal nourishment. It's a vibration of a 23 or 5. I'm sorry, it's a 23 vibration of a 5. The change comes with self-nourishment, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing here, this is, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm getting a collective message right now. You are the North Star, but you are also the world. You dip yourself into the nourishment. I'm seeing this as nourishment, prosperity and abundance, balance. You nourish yourself, your heart, and your soul is what I'm hearing right now. Great collective message. Okay, I will show you the cards one more time. Let's start to say one more again. Okay, this is pile number 1. You are the universe. Pile number 2, enlightenment. And pile number 3, inner voice. I will be right back with your readings. Hello, pile number 1. Okay, so you chose you are the universe. The number is 29. an 11. So it looks like maybe you're coming into an alignment of some sort. Um, Not really sure what kind of alignment we're talking about here, but um, we're going to dive into this and find out exactly what it is. Archangel Raziel wants you to know about the seeds you are planting. I'm taking inversions. Okay, so I'm not taking inversions. You have the hawk. And just FYI for the animals and the mandalas, I do check the guidebook just to get clues to what it is. Um, those cards are representing in your piles. We have Guiding Star. It's funny because in the collective message, I said you are the North Star, and this I do know is an indicator that in the guidebook, this mandala represents you as your own guiding star. So there's definitely a connection there. If you happen to hear my family members, please excuse them. Oh, okay, you have two of them. You are in two different energies, it's looking like. First quarter moon in Sag, believe in your good luck. And first quarter moon in Sag, believe in your good luck. And then first quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. So I'm already seeing that see how these are like two different energies. There's fire and the air, okay? Now the air fuels the fire, right? Fire can't live without the air. The fire combusts with the air. And I'm seeing, okay, so being that it's the same kind of moons, first quarter moons, see it's the same moon in both cards, right? So I'm seeing balance. I'm seeing feminine energy here in the Libra and masculine here in the Sag, which makes sense. Air fuels the fire, creativity fuels the feminine is what fuels the inspired action in the masculine. So I'm seeing that you're probably in balance with these, which is good. But we're going to see, we're going to pull the rest of your cards and find out exactly what this is. Okay, so I pulled the Sag card first, or it came up to me first. So maybe you're leading with the masculine is kind of what I'm getting right now. And I'm filling a nature spirit card. I'm kind of letting the spirit guide me on which cards to pull. Which pile. I've been told I'm using a lot of decks today, which I always do. Gathering your tribe. Okay, this is telling me that maybe you are looking for connections. Maybe you're looking outside of yourself for direction. Yeah, it's with the guiding star. With the guiding star, the guiding star is saying that you are your own guiding star. So maybe your thoughts, I'm sorry, maybe the seeds you are planting inside of yourself is that you have to look elsewhere for guidance. And I think these cards are here to tell you that you're balanced within yourself. Just maybe look to your feminine energy a little more, but we're going to go ahead with your cards and see if that's the case. And I'm getting Sacred Traveler is going to be our last card. The time is now. Answering the call. They want me to pick. He wants me to pick one more. Excuse me for the coffee, guys. Still have not kicked that cigarette habit. Like, honestly, I'm not even working on it that hard right now. I've had a lot going on. I will work on it though in the future. Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. So automatically, I'm getting from these two cards. Okay, so your time is now. You have to answer the call. Walk through that gateway. You see on the other side, you see here. And these trees always to me, the overall question is what seeds are you planting? So this is what you're planting. Planting, not planning. And what I'm seeing in this is if you're staying over here in your thoughts, it's sort of blocking you from walking out into the beautiful nature. You see that deer right there? I feel like that deer is coming in to support you. And with the nature spirit coming in, I'm guessing, I'm getting from that the animals really do want to support you. So all you have to do is walk through that gate and answer the call to transform the seeds you're planting into something beautiful, right? And the time is now for you to do that. And with your feminine and masculine coming in as looking balanced, the time really is now. Like that is when you take the inspired action. So, Desert Passage, you can see here, again, like walking through a doorway, right? You walk through that doorway, your path is going to be pretty smooth. You're going to cut right through the bottom. There's obstacles probably in the future, but I see that there is a way to go around these obstacles. You just have to trust that there's a divine plan. I do know that the guiding star, like I said, is yes. Okay. The stars, universe, God, Mother Nature, whatever empowers you with faith. Remember that the channel towards miracles and magic starts within the light of your own heart and soul. And you are being prompted to focus on your intentions, your decisions, and your actions to create this path for yourself, right? Let's see what the hawk has to say. And it seems like every time I do a reading lately, it centers around thoughts. So somebody is really struggling with their thoughts. And maybe a little bit of ego, because the ego wants you to look outside yourself. The ego wants to keep you safe, but ego is, how can I say this? Sometimes the ego makes you get in your own way because it's not going to let you look inside of yourself to it struggles against recoding the subconscious because the subconscious coding comes from the ego trying to keep you safe. So the hawk is watchful, all seeing, and a messenger of divinity. And here again, see, when you are in the positive energy of the hawk, you see clearly and you're intuitive. And to have that imbalance, it's just a basic perspective shift. And I feel like that is just going right in line with what I've already said. You are suspicious. You are probably, I'm not saying you are, but maybe your thoughts is making you, with the gathering your tribe, your thoughts, for some of you, your thoughts is making you suspicious of the choices you make. Oh gosh, yes, I see this as a choice as well. So it's funny to me that I'm looking, and this is the first card that I pulled, and this is the first card that I pulled, right? And you see, that is very masculine, that is very feminine, and it's the opposite over here, right? The second card that I pulled, feminine, masculine. So I think that is a clue that you have to switch gears with your feminine or masculine. Maybe you're focusing on your masculine because you're used to doing, and you should shift your focus into your feminine and what it is you really want to create. And in doing this, keep your heart open to the opportunities that are coming into you because you are planting the seeds now. The time is now, right, for you to make this choice to hold on. I feel like you're kind of at a crossroads where you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision between maybe two things, two situations, two people. I don't know what's going on with you, but um, you have to make a decision between walking in your feminine or walking in your masculine. And if you choose your feminine and you choose the creativity and you choose to be open with your heart and see all the wonderful opportunities, um, and believe in your good luck, right? Believe that what you are creating will happen. Trust that there's a divine plan. Then it's going to take you down this path where you're going to be supported, of course. I feel like this is like a double message here. You know, walking in your masculine is very dry. Walking in your masculine, there's not a lot of support in that, right? But when you walk in your feminine and you use the creativity and the divine messages that's trying to come to you through the hawk energy, you are very supported and everything is lush and beautiful and not so dry and hot, right? It's not as much of an empty walk, so to speak. And you see here how they are facing the same way. This just goes to say, this says to me that they are definitely, your feminine and masculine are definitely in balance, and that what you're doing is either looking outside of yourself for a tribe um, instead of looking to your own inner guidance. And with this, you are the universe, you are in alignment, okay? But you have to restructure and recode your thoughts around being in alignment. If you have not been that most of your life, and you have looked outside of yourself, right? For most of your life, you have to recode that. You have to recode that habit, break that habit of looking to other people for your answers and look inside of yourself. And you can see here how the masculine is like sitting there by himself, not looking toward the feminine. But you see, the feminine is she's looking she's looking for him, right? She's kind of turned away from him in this, but I feel like that's a testimony to the fact that you are in such a habit of staying in your masculine that you're ignoring your feminine. You're ignoring the creativity that's going to bring you into the beauty. And I really kind of feel like right now, with the thoughts that you're having, that's the seeds that you are planting. And that's what um, Archangel Raziel wants you to change. Um, Focus on the feminine energy, the creativity, and the energy of the hawk, which the energy of the hawk is bringing you divine messages. So focus on those divine messages, and you will walk a balanced path, and that's what I'm getting. Okay, Pile One, this has been your reading for today. Love and light. Um, yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that here. If you want a personal reading, or if you would like a aura reading and clearing, I'm going to leave the messages or the details in the down below. So you guys have a good day. See you next time. Hello, pile number 2. I forgot down. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that, pile number 2. I forgot to write down the timestamp. Okay, so pile number 2, you chose enlightenment, and you can see the earth here inside of the mandala, and it looks to inside the yeah, it is a mandala, but it's the oh my gosh, flower of life, and it is the earth itself is surrounded by light, and I mean, it kind of looks to me like it's like in the center of a star, right? You see all that light. And the number is 43, so it's a vibration of the 7, and I feel like this is a testimony to the fact that you are in your magic. Pile number 2. But we will check the cards and see, and I'm already feeling Whispers of the Ocean deck coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those cards before I move on. I'm getting 2, and right away a card wanted to come out. Shared inspiration. Let's see what it says. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. That's a beautiful message, and I did not realize. Oh, you got 3 of them. Okay. Resilience. You see the hearts in the middle? I just love this. And the 3 turtles, here we go. That is the same balance, right? Vibration of a 1. Now, okay, I'm already getting a lot here. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Something happening for you, pile number 2. And it looks like, okay, so let's go back to this card. Everything is just fallen in line for you. That's what I'm feeling here. Like everything, I was looking at it off the distance here and it caught my attention because everything is just in perfect alignment. Everything is in perfect alignment. And you got this card talking about a new project. And to be aware of what fulfills your heart, right? And then you got the number one with new beginnings. Sorry, guys, the incense kind of makes me cough. Whatever it is that's happening for you, you have the resilience, but it's a shared inspiration. I feel like there's going to be a partnership in this. And I don't know right now if it's a partnership with yourself or a partnership with someone else that's going to support you in your endeavor. But there's definitely something happening for you. And there is definitely, and look, you got 3 dolphins, 3 turtles, right? Maybe the partnership is a 3. Hmm? Hmm. Okay, you have 11, persistent drive. See what you desire and move toward that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for optimal outcome. Okay, so here we have, and look, again, you clearly see 3 sharks. So the number 3, that's a 333. Threes is coming in big for you. 3 is ascended. 333 actually is my number for ascended masters. Ascended masters are around you, supporting you. So maybe that's the 3. That could be the 3. It could be yourself, the ascended masters, and your spirit team. It could be yourself, the ascended masters, and what you're creating. It could be the alignment within yourself and another. So I don't know what your situation is, but that's what I'm getting for that. You have a 1, you have a 20, which is a 2, and you have an 11, which is alignment, new beginning, partnership. If you add 1 and 1, it's 2, which normally we don't do that for master numbers, but occasionally I feel that, especially when the other cards are an indication of the 2. And nautical star, number 8. Not really sure what the nautical star is at the moment. So we will check on that. Look at this way. Look at the energy here between these 2 cards. They are in perfect. That energy just is in perfect alignment, and I'm really actually feeling the Lunology deck. Do we have an animal? No, I'm getting told no animal card for you because you have the dolphins, the turtles, and the sharks here. You are a shark. Ooh, I just heard that. You are a shark. In the sea. Persistent drive. You have the persistency and the resilience to create this new project. And I really feel like that's what, okay, so the question is, I forgot to tell you the question. What seeds are you planting, right? That's what Archangel Raziel is trying to give us clues about today, what seeds you are planting. And I feel like you are beginning a new project, a new endeavor. You have the persistent drive and the resilience. And this is going to be a shared inspiration between you. I'm really feeling between you and the divine, not between you and another person. It's going to be a shared endeavor between you and the divine. Talk less, feel more, right? Last quarter moon in Pisces. So I'm seeing a crystal and a light, right? So maybe you work with crystals. Mm. I'm get okay, so I'm getting this is talk less, feel more. But for some reason I'm getting don't depend so much on your crystals, okay? When you depend on your crystals, you're shining the crystal's light. And you should be shining your light. So maybe if you're someone who carries a crystal on you all the time, maybe your energy kind of needs a break from that. Too much of a good thing is just too much, right? So I'm not against crystals. I love crystals myself, but I feel like too much of a good thing is just too much, and um, there should be a balance between using tools and walking in your own authenticity. Crystals are tools, they are not meant to be permanent support, they are meant to be tools to help you. Um, to help you accomplish what you may not be able to do on your own in the beginning. So, as anything, okay, Oracle is a tool, right? It's a tool to deliver messages, not to receive messages, because we should be receiving messages inside of ourselves, right? Oracle is a tool to deliver message to others, to help teach, inspire, and guide. Well, crystals are sort of the same thing. They are a tool to help you heal, to help you raise your frequency, to help you meditate, to assist you in doing these things, to kind of connect you to the divine in a bigger way, especially when you are still carrying dense energies and trauma that you are working through. Now, once you work through all of these things, um, depending upon crystals, it's not really a recommendation that I make because you really want to come into being able to walk your path in your true, authentic self with your magic alone. And that is really the point. The point is really self mastery. And if you look at the collective channeled message from Archangel Raziel that I did this morning, you will see that that's what he's talking about. Is the overall message for today is about self mastery, and I'm going to leave that there. I'm told no animal card for pile number 2, so we are going into the Sacred Traveler. Travel lightly, simplify your life. Now I'm not seeing any obstacles in your path, which is awesome. I'm getting that you have to stop blocking how you feel. Okay, so these messages. Look at the energy here. The energy is like right on line with the like a flow of energy, right? Okay. Yeah, see, this card is an indication to be aware of what fulfills your heart, be in flow and take things as they come, and really look at what you desire. So I feel like maybe, and this one is simplify your life, and you see how right here there is an arrow pointing to the path. I feel like you are being Archangel Raziel is really trying to tell you to simplify things. Don't overthink things. And this new project or endeavor that you are considering, whether it be a job, a career, starting your own business, a relationship, whatever it is that you are creating. And I really feel like it has more to do with creating a full life and not an actual relationship. You have to go into your feelings, focus on what it is that, focus on the emotions that you have surrounding your choices and surrounding the opportunities coming in, because those emotions are the clues to what it is that's going to bring you full wish fulfillment and happiness. Look at the little lake. I don't know what that is, a ukulele or whatever. Maybe you're a musician. Musician. Maybe you really like music. I feel like music is coming in here. I'm hearing nature's music. Hmm. I don't know what that means. Nature's music. Music. Nature's music. What does that mean? Focus on the sounds. Ooh. Maybe listen to the sounds of the ocean. Maybe you're someone who really likes the sounds of nature, and maybe focusing on the sounds of nature, like through meditation, with your meditation, will help you open up more to what it is that you really want inside your heart. Um, get the big picture view from above. So don't become attached to the details, let the things flow. Look at the big picture. Okay, so in the message that I channeled from Archangel with Archangel Raphael, Raziel, I don't know why I said Raphael, but maybe he's got a message in here too. Heal your heart, he's saying. Heal your heart. Ooh, so Archangel Raphael, oh yes, the heart is right here. Archangel Raphael just came in and said, heal your heart. So maybe you're going through something emotional that you're not wanting to feel. And the problem with that is you cannot, oh, yeah. Okay, I just got another inspiration here. This card came out first, and this card came out second, right? So they are facing away from each other. They're trying to go in two different directions, and that is not going to lead to wish fulfillment. So this project or whatever it is that you're trying to create, you need to realign them so that they're going toward each other or in the same direction and not opposite. Um, you view it from a bigger picture, maybe go into a spiritual objectivity to look at what it is you're creating, and then come back down and view the emotions, right? Because you have to feel You have to get into the emotions and see how your projects make you feel to um, know what it is that you want to create. And seeing things from up above is going to help you understand what steps to take and how to walk the path, right? And you should be your own. No, no, I'm sorry. That was the last one. Let me look at the nautical star. You know, everything in your, this just hit me, everything in your um, reading is about emotion. We have water, 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 nautical star, right? Nautical water. And then you have the heart, and then you have Archangel Talk Less, Feel More. Like it's all about the emotions for you, pile number two. And Archangel Raphael had came in just a minute ago and said, heal your heart. So I don't know if you lost something, or I'm getting you lost something, or you think you've lost something, or you feel like you've lost something, and it's causing you to sort of not look in your heart because you don't want to feel those emotions. And that is going to be a hindrance in your creation, your creative processes. Traveling lately says to me to let go of those emotions. Now, it's easier said than done, right? So you have to feel the emotions, see the emotions, be aware of the emotions, and clear them out. Um, Simplify your life. So the nautical star is the light guiding you through the dark and reviving the pure essence. Oh my gosh. Pure essence of the ocean within your heart and soul. Oh my gosh. This couldn't get any more perfect. The golden spiral releases all the stagnant energies to carry you into the transcendent dance of life. Wow. Just like clear water, your entire being becomes translucent and free when you feel its energy. When you think you are lost, visualize the nautical star guiding you towards your realization. Know that you are destined, that what you are destined for will always find a way to reach you. The awareness that you are connected to the universe at all times will lead you to a life full of wonders and synchronicities. Believe in the magic of the stars and use it to live your dreams, not dream your life. Wow. Okay, I'm going to show you that again because focusing on this mandala can be very inspiring. Bring this mandala into your sacral and into your heart, right? And focus on that energy to help you clear out what is in there and to help you heal those emotions so that you can creatively start walking down this path to find your wish fulfillment. I'm getting a clue from Lemuria, or maybe a next step. Okay, so Raphael wants you to heal your emotions, wants you to heal your heart, wants you to go inside and look at that. You are like all, everything is there. Everything is there within you. It's just these emotions. You're not allowing yourself to feel the emotions, to move through them, and to understand what it is that you are creating. You definitely have something you're creating, or that you definitely have a new beginning. It's just letting go of that old energy, which is kind of last quarter moon as well. Letting go of that old energy to step into the new beginning and create what it is you want. So the overall question was, what seeds are you planting? And right now, I feel like you have to deal with these emotions and move through these emotions and see what it is you really want. Get the heal the emotions that are there, move them out, right? So you can see what it is that you want to create to bring up positive emotions. And that's what I'm getting for your reading. Um, yeah, full spectrum. The full spectrum is going to bring you into the abundance that you are looking for, that you are creating. I said creating and I meant to say craving, so you are definitely creating something. If you deep dive into these emotions, come back up into your heart and project from your heart, you are definitely creating something magical. We're going to grab a card to see how the universe has your back, and then we are going to move on to pile number 3. And how is the universe going to have your back? Pile number 2. When I lean toward love, I am led. Pile number 2. Lean toward the love of yourself. Feel those emotions. Feel it in your heart, and they will lead you into creating what it is. And this is confirmation that what you are creating is a shared inspiration between yourself and the divine. And that is what I have for you, pile number 2. If you want a personal oracle reading, or if you are interested in a chakra or a reading and clearing to assist you with moving out those emotions, I will leave the details down below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for being with me. Hello, pile number 3. The card you chose today is Inner Voice. I don't know if you can see that. These cards are so bright. There's wings right here, right? And I'm seeing a heart in the background. There's a heart in the background. So I feel like your light is shining through your heart. It's a 28, vibration of an 11. This is the second pile that had a vibration of an 11. And if you are hearing my family, I do apologize for their not singing abilities. But at least she expresses herself, right? She's in her authentic truth. And I feel like that is a message to you, your inner voice. So she was singing, and okay, I love her to death. Not the best singer in the world, but who cares, right? It's not about that. It's about her expression. It's about being in her authentic self and using her inner voice and expressing that. And I think that that is a message for you. So this stuff is just coming in. And let me tell you, today's reading is about what seeds are you planting? And apparently, we're talking about your inner voice, right? And walking in your authenticity, it sounds like. Expressing yourself. Wow. Okay. So right away, I am feeling a universe has your back rather than the typical normal read that I do. Um, oh, okay. Uh, True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. And this card seems to me to be connected to pile number 2, but maybe, so you might want to check that out about being in the emotions. This might be, um, I don't know, they seem to be connected. All right, we will put that there. Find out how that fits into your reading. And what seeds are you planting right now? Moon candy. 6. The 42, which is the vibration of the 6, which tells me integration. So maybe you've already healed feelings. And maybe now it is time for you to give yourself permission to feel whatever it is that's below those triggers. To integrate. To integrate. Yeah, I feel like you're in integration right now. You're integrating the healing that you've done so that you can express your inner voice. Let's get an animal card. Fierce. Yes. The tiger, right? You are walking in your femininity. 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 See, the tiger for me, it says fire element, but to me, the tiger is a feminine energy. Balance with the solar plexus is what I'm hearing. Feminine and your fire lives in your solar plexus, of course. You are fierce. Whew. Scott shivers. You are fierce. Wow. Force to be reckoned with. I hear. Mm. You have. You are now. Maybe that's what it is. You are in that. You have given yourself permission to feel those feelings so that you can receive the true healing. And now it is time to let the world see the fierceness that lies there underneath. Not in a bad way. Last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. You have healed. It is time to move on. Hmm. Definitely Earth. I'm feeling that you are now feeling what does live below the triggers, and you have come into understanding how to heal your core wounds, and that is really working for you, and that you are working on leaving the past behind, meaning those core wounds, and that's awesome. I feel like you're taking steps toward a bright future. You are balanced, and the world is your oyster, so to speak. You see, there's no path. There's no path on this card. There is no, um, it's wide open. That's what I'm seeing. It's wide open. You, at this point, because of the steps you've taken to heal yourself, um, it is time for you to just let your inner voice out and choose where it is you want to go, and let the entire world hear that. So I'm hearing sacred trap. Oh, hearing sacred traveler, and I am going to look at the tiger and the mandala to see how those fit. View from above, get the big picture, and this card just keeps coming out. So maybe this is a clue that I need to view things from above, right? View from above, get the big picture. Get another clue about that. Ooh. Well, I'm seeing Archangel Michael. You are protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. I feel like you have a message for the world, and they want you to use your inner voice. And of course, Archangel Michael is the archangel associated with the throat chakra, self expression, right? You have your thoughts under control, and the tarot, the sword represents thoughts. I feel like you have your thoughts under control. And you understand what your core wounds are. You understand when you're triggered to go look at the core wound and not the situation you're triggered over. You understand these things, and it is now time for you to talk about that. Now, whether you are talking about that in your life and your personal matters, in situations with people you come across, or with people publicly, as in Oracle or whatever, I feel like you have a message for the world, for the entire world. This open, and you are a part of the big picture. You have the openness. See how everything is open in these two cards. You are protected by the angels, and you, Archangel Michael, wants to step forward to help you express what it is that your message is. That's what I'm hearing. Um, we're gonna grab a card from Lemuria because the Lemurians are screaming, saying, "Hey, you're over here! Pick me! Pick me!" Just being silly. Okay. Manifestia 36. Vibration of a 9, honey. You are 9 to me is the healing number. It is also it can also represent that you are almost there, right? You are almost at the end of a cycle. And I feel like you are at the end of the cycle where you were struggling with your trauma, and now you understand how to view things from a bigger perspective, maybe. You understand that you are protected, and it is time to shine. It is time to see that butterfly. You have made that transformation. You know what this reminds me of? Captain America. Look at the stars. Look at those. Captain America, right? You are shielded by Archangel Michael, and he wants to help you express yourself into the world, right? Like you, look at that. You have your thoughts in a row. You're probably clairvoyant. Mm. I'm definitely seeing Captain America. Captain America. What did Captain America do? Captain America was a rescuer. Mm. Captain America rescuing people. Rescuing people from themselves, maybe? From their thoughts. You have a message that will assist others in getting out of their thoughts, is what I feel with that. You have, look at all this different energy in this reading. Like, this is reading is really wild, right? Like, you have, I, I just, I can't even follow all this energy. Um, there is no following this energy because it's everywhere. And I feel like they're telling me to, you're everywhere, okay? Rein it in. Not really rein it in. You're excited, you're adventurous, and that's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. Um, but you kind of have to see the big picture so you can use this excitement and all this different energy you have in the correct way to share your inner voice. There we go. So that you're not all over the place. Mm. Use this energy, use the excitement, use the adventurousness, right? To manifest your world by using your inner voice. Maybe you're a singer. Here we go. Now we're really starting to hone in on it. Maybe you're a singer, a writer, a painter, a musician. Um, although I don't really feel like that. I feel like you are more of a person who guides with their voice, whether it be a singer, a writer, and singing is really coming in a lot. And my daughter-in-law was singing at the beginning. Maybe you're going to write music. Maybe that's it. Maybe you write music. Maybe you're a musician. Singing is really, really, maybe singing is what brings you joy. And even if you don't sing publicly, singing in the presence of your own home or singing um, with your family members, singing praises, singing, expressing yourself in a melodic way to others around you is going to create joy for you in your world, right? Because when you express that love, you express that joy, and you express that gratitude, you are easily able to manifest into your universe easier, in a bigger, easier way, right? And I haven't even looked at the guidebooks yet to get clues about these, and maybe I don't even have to because this just kind of flowed, but we're gonna look anyway, just for my curiosity. This mandala was created during the Indian celebration of Navrati. I don't know. The sacred feminine energy coming through this triple moon symbol. The triple moon. Wow. Is very. Oh yeah. Duh. I see it right there. It's very present around you, bringing a little bit of chaos among the order. What did I say? But do not doubt its healing power. It's all about knowing yourself better. Encountering new challenges will help you redefine priorities and connect with your deepest strengths. Just like the ocean tides, the cycles of the moon influence your emotions in ways you can hardly imagine. Take the time to step back and recognize what really comes from you and what simply is channeled through you in synchrony with the current waves of energy. Okay, so that's why we're everywhere. You are a channeler, and you. I see now. I didn't pick up on that. I'm glad that I read that because I did not make that connection. Archangel Raziel saying, "Yeah, thanks, Raziel. Um, I gave you the clues. That's what I'm hearing. Thanks. Okay." I just didn't see it that way, and sometimes it's a matter of perception, right? So here I am learning right along with you. So what you're doing is you're feeling the emotions of others, and you're feeling, or not, maybe not the emotion. Why did I say that? You're feeling the energy of others. And I think in doing that, for one, you really need to master your own energy so that you don't take that on when you don't intend to. So that you don't like suck it into yourself. You learn to hold that energetic boundary, right? So that you don't take it on while you observe, and maybe that's what the big picture is. Learning to observe others' emotions and observe what they need to heal so that you can let your inner voice out to them to guide them into their own healing, maybe. But that's, I think, why we see all this different energy here. You are definitely adventurous. You are definitely excited. You definitely, maybe you sort of find a thrill in riding the waves of the energy, and that it's not a bad thing. Just remember to focus on your inner self so you understand what belongs to you and what doesn't, I think, is the big message here. So I feel like the seeds that you are planting, pile number 3, as you've arrived where you are at a place where you can really um, evolve through healing. Of course, it never stops. Evolution is an ongoing process forever, right? Um, and you are being encouraged to share your inner voice, be it through music. And this is just so funny to me. Tiger, I can't make this up, guys. Lunar force. Lunar, right? Lunar force. All this energy is all in connection. Okay. Ease and darkness, feminine energy. Okay, so the tiger hunts at night and is at one with the silence, fearing nothing. You have no fears. You've cleared those fears out. You do not live. Okay, so you have fears that come up, I'm sure, but you don't let them hold you back, and that is a beautiful thing. The tiger reminds you to take in the wild darkness, to allow lunar forces to soothe and heal the spirit. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of this. Spend time in silence. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. So, yeah. Um, it says when the tiger is out of balance, you're overstimulated. That is, I think, the overall message for you. Candle gazing is really, really good, right? It's a good way to focus on something when you are here, there, and everywhere, and you like to ride the wave of energies, and you're very adventurous. And trust me, I know because I am. Um, Looking at a flame is really good to focus yourself and to get into the habit of um, focusing on your inner silence, focusing on silence. Um, it's funny to me how moon, everything's about the moon with you. So I think it's important for you to use the moon phases for your manifestations. And maybe you're a night person as well, right? Maybe you create better at night. And if that is the case, then you really need to adjust um, your routine to incorporate that. So if you find out that you create better at night, you were probably born at night. People born at night usually create better at night. They're usually in their feminine at night, right? This is definitely feminine energy. So I feel like now it's just a matter of letting out your inner voice, not to just yourself, but to the world. And I feel like it's just a matter of honing in on the silence and finding what it is um, you want to share. Make sure you take time for that silence to clear out everybody's energies. That's what I'm getting. That's like the overall message I'm getting for you is to make sure you take that time to clear out everybody else's stuff. Make sure you take the time to rise above the collective, to connect to the divine, and listen to the silence inside so that you can be in full alignment with your inner voice. And that is what I'm getting for you. That is what's going to help you plant the seeds to start what it is um, you are trying to manifest. Okay, that's what I have for you, pal. Number three. And if you want a personal reading or if you are interested in an aura chakra reading and clearing um, that helps you become aware of things that you don't even know is there so you can clear those out. Although I feel like you do a pretty good job of understanding when you are feeling triggered, and but you are probably now starting to move into ancestral conditioning. And the ancestral conditioning live in the upper layers of the aura and is sometimes unrecognizable. Anyhow, I do aura readings and clearings that can bring awareness to that to clear it out so it doesn't become a block to you. I will leave the details down below. Thank you. Have a great day.